episode of Marrying Mum and Dad.
Yes, you join us for the first ever Marrying Mum and Dad award ceremony, the I-Do's.
We're here today to celebrate the very best bits of our last series as all the families that took part battle it out for the chance to get their hands on one of these cool things.
Don't mind if I do. I do. I do. So what are you waiting for? It's time for the I-Do's! For the first time ever in Marrying Mum and Dad history, we've gathered the wedding planners and their parents together in one place.
That's right, Ed. And here come the stars of Series 4, families who gave us some of our most memorably gigantic marriages so far. Oh, I'm excited. Quick, let's grab a seat before they all go.
Grab a seat? What are you talking about? We're not watching it, Naomi, we're hosting it. And it's about to start, so come on.
Do that announcer voice you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, wedding planners and parents, welcome to the first ever I-Do's. Please welcome to the stage the amazing, fantastic and best presenters CBBC has ever seen. Ed Petrie and Naomi Wilkinson.
Welcome to the very first Marry Mum and Dad I-Do's!
Yes, about time, eh? We thought we should reward all you wedding planners for doing such a good job, and even you parents for being such good sports and doing whatever your children planned for your big day.
Because these kids threw everything at you, from making you wrestle cavemen to turning you into a human catapult, even sending your wedding cake into space.
It really has been a brilliant series, so let's sit back and enjoy all those amazing moments that made it so great. On our last amazing series, Marrying Mum and Dad was the show that had it all. Slow down!
9 more sets of kids took command of mission control to plan their parents' wedding.
I now pronounce you 100% in charge. And this lot certainly knew how to send a typical big day into orbit.
There you go!
From weird wonderlands...
Are you eating my tarts?
To TV time travel.
Crazy cavemen...
You're gonna be extinct!
To excitable Egyptians. Job done.
Together we went on a journey through the outer reaches of Planet Wedding. This cake has been to the very edge of space.
Along the way we came across outrageous outfits. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God!
Plenty of terrific transport.
Have a safe journey. Break. Some eye-catching venues.
Whoa, I didn't have that in mind.
And loads of exciting entertainment.
Watch out behind you, Mum!
Follow me! Come on, we're going to be late. Best of all, we witnessed some fantastic family moments to remember forever.
It's amazing, kids. Thank you. Can't ask for anything more. Can't believe you've done this.
This was the best wedding ever.
As Marry Mum and Dad boldly went where no wedding had ever gone before.
What a fantastic series.
Yes, wouldn't you agree, Doctor Who Mum? So it's time for our first award, Most Epic Venue Makeover.
And there's no shortage of contenders from you lot for this one. We had an Egyptian tomb, we had an army barracks, even a prehistoric cave. But the I-Do goes to... Sam and Molly from the Winter Wonderland wedding for making it actually snow on the big day. Come on up and get your award. It really was a stunning venue transformation, so I think we should remind ourselves of it one more time.
We were checking the weather forecast and it looked like it would not snow. So we had to ring a fake snow company.
Unleash the snow!
Ah! Oh, it's going to be so pretty. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Seeing everybody dressed as snowmen and penguins was a bit strange, but it was it just made it really, really lovely.
Andrea and Tony, welcome to your winter wonderland!
We weren't going to let this silly old winter spoil it for us.
Everybody enjoyed it and joined in. It was such a good laugh.
It is my honour and privilege to say you are now husband and wife. You may now kiss.
The snowball fight at the end was fantastic.
Snowball fight!
It was just incredible. It was so magical.
It really was an epic transformation.
They did an amazing
They did do a great job, yeah.
I feel like I'm going to cry.
Yeah.
It was a real wedding to remember and the snow just made it feel that extra bit special.
The next award we're handing out is for Most Incredible Outfit.
As ever, our wedding planners excelled themselves in choosing outfits for the brides and grooms, which drew attention.
Yeah, not always for the right reasons. I think it's safe to say, though, that nobody came up with a costume as mad as this one.
So the winner of the Most Incredible Outfit Award is... Ebony for her amazing Mad Hatter's hat at the Alice in Wonderland wedding. Well done, Ebony. Here you go. Congratulations.
Great work, Ebony. Let's take a look at that hat in all its glory. Final touch.
I really wanted Dad to be the Mad Hatter. It was just funny watching Dad have that hat.
1, 2, 3.
I was shocked at first because the hat I felt was a bit large and I was wondering whether it would stay on my head.
I just looked straight away at David with his odd socks and his big shoes and crop pants and then his hat, and I just thought, it's funny. David, what do you look like?
During the ceremony, Rachel was like, "Why are you wearing your hat? Take it off." And I was like, "I can't. Just wait and see, just wait and see." And eventually, when it came to it, I pulled it and I popped the ring.
I give you this ring as an outward sign of the commitment we are making to each other.
Congratulations.
In the hat, it had confetti in it and it had bubbles.
Wonderland's newest newlyweds.
It was funny. Mum wasn't expecting it.
I always think that Ebony's strength is her creativity. It's definitely something that Ebony would have designed. People are still talking about it today.
I go to school every day and everyone's like, "Oh, she was on my Mum and Dad." And I'm like, I know.
Now, I'm sure you'll agree, no marrying mum and dad wedding would be complete without its own crazy wedding cake. So the next I Do award is for the most extreme wedding cake.
This award bakes the mould when it comes to wedding cakes.
Oh.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, so the I Do for the most extreme cake goes to... Jade, Grace and Seb from the Stargazing Wedding for sending their cake all the way into space. Congratulations. Oh, God, what a done. Here you go, there's your award. Oh, treasure it. Well done, team. It was worth sending it all that way just to see Ed having to chase around after it on the wedding day. So here it is. Let's watch it again. Boldly going where no wedding cake has ever gone before.
We didn't want the classic wedding cake. We wanted something that stood out. We came up with the solar system idea, and then we decided that we were going to send it up into space.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. That's your mum and dad's wedding cake.
Ed had to launch it,
Follow that cake.
and it could have gone into the ocean, it could have just got blown somewhere. where he couldn't get it. Luckily, none of that happened.
When I saw the footage, I was like, wow, that's actually quite incredible. Like, you actually realise how far it went.
Our cake would keep on going higher still, but we need it back. So Steve has set the balloon to burst. It's up to me and Steve to find it and get it back to the wedding in time for the cake cutting.
It was definitely nerve-wracking because we really wanted to make sure the cake made it.
Oh, got the cake!
We need you here. We need the cake here now.
It did, just in time.
Where are you, Ed?
Hold that cake cutting!
When they'd come running in and the cake was presented and explained to us that it had gone to space, it was amazing.
I just thought, wow, what an achievement to actually get it into space, track it, find it, and get it back to us. It was perfect, and it was beyond anything I could have imagined.
Our cake definitely stood out quite a lot because it went up into space, so that's quite epic.
It's a bit of CBBC history now because who else has sent a cake up into space?
Next up is the award for most awesome surprise for Mum.
Yes, our wedding planners love to dream up surprises that shock their mums to the core, and the last series was no different.
Yeah, we had mums drinking magical liquids that made them shrink, crossing virtual reality bridges, even trudging through alien goo.
Yes, it's pretty sticky, that alien goo, wasn't it? But there can only be one winner. So the award for most awesome surprise for Mum goes to... Harvey, Miles and Eva from the Technology Wedding for arranging Mum's brother to come all the way from Australia.
Top job. Well done.
Congratulations. How do you feel?
Amazed.
Yeah, it's a pretty amazing deal, this. Now, Mum, on your wedding day, we surprised you, didn't we, by bringing your brother all the way from Australia? Well, I can tell you that today, live at the Marry Mum and Dad I Do's, he's not here because it would cost a fortune, wouldn't it?
But we did absolutely love that reunion, so I think we should relive that special moment one more time.
Tissues at the ready.
The big surprise we wanted to happen was to get my mum's brother over from Australia.
That sounds like a ripper idea, mate. Imagine the look on her face.
It was difficult to keep the secret, but we managed to do it because we knew it would pay off.
Are you ready for a huge surprise?
Yes.
Turn around that way.
Time stood still, and it was this out-of-body experience. I think it was just really overwhelming, and even now it's so overwhelming. Growing up, we were always together, so it's like a part of you's not there anymore. So when he came back, it was like just like we were together again.
You're gonna be okay.
It was a very emotional moment for everybody. I'd never met the guy, and I was crying when I met Maze. They're very happy, so a big success.
When he went to Australia, it really took something out of my mum, and when he came back, she was just really shocked. So to see my mum's reaction, it was totally worth it.
Our next award celebrates a key part of any marrying mum and dad day. How the bride and groom get there. It is the I do for the most unusual entrance to the wedding.
Yes, crazy transport is a speciality for all our planners. But the award for most unusual entrance to a wedding goes to... Jade and Tiana for their Army Wedding's Big Pink Tank.
Well, yes, everyone, we have arrived at that point all good award shows have. Unfortunately, our Army family cannot be with us today to collect their award. However, we can still see those fantastic wedding wheels once again.
Wow! When I saw the pink tank the first time, I was really shocked and pleased that it was pink, because obviously my mum's into sparkles and glitter.
I like pink.
A lot.
Would you like to take off your blindfolds?
Oh, wow!
Wow!
I was absolutely amazed. It was pink and sparkly. I loved it. It was fantastic.
Oh, cool!
Seeing a tank would have been one thing, but a pink tank, obviously, that takes some doing. Getting up on the tank with my high heel shoes on was very tricky. I did manage it, I had to get some help, but obviously in a wedding dress as well was a little bit tricky.
I totally enjoyed the entrance. Felt quite regal, sort of waving to everyone from the top of the tank.
For me, it felt like a perfect entrance to the wedding because everyone was in camouflage and pink berets and little dog tags, and everyone had made an effort, so it was lovely.
I was really proud that I managed to pull it off, like coming into the wedding in a pink tank. It was really good.
Getting this award, I've had a very proud mummy moment, I think, for Jade, because obviously she organised it all. And also, I can't wait to brag to my family and friends all about it because it's just amazing. I'm really chuffed.
Next is the award for most hair-raising entertainment. A big part of a marrying mum and dad wedding is the kids laying on some form of entertainment for the parents, normally something that pushes them to the edge.
You're right, Ed, and last series the kids seemed really determined to take things to the next level, from an army assault course to a tank full of snakes.
So, the award for most hair-raising entertainment goes to... Jack and Erin from the ancient Egypt wedding for making their mum and dad swim in a crocodile-infested pool.
Beautiful dress up. Well done. Congratulations. You definitely earned this award, so I think we should take another look and see what you put your poor mum and dad through.
I was really happy that we won this award because it was kind of like revenge for Mum being so embarrassing. So we thought, well, let's make her go swim with crocodiles.
We demand a sacrifice! Watch out, Mum and Dad!
Oh my! The best part of the challenge was the crocodiles got bigger each time.
Release more crocodiles!
Mum was screaming the whole time.
I don't recall screaming.
Oh, we all do.
To be honest, I wasn't concerned or worried. I was more. I was playing the part.
No, you weren't. You were scared. You were definitely scared.
Put it.
The self-preservation is important, and so I was just looking after myself.
He's done it!
You just went for the highest one, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Then left her to get the one under the water.
Yes. It was obviously all about revenge, wasn't it, guys? Yes.
Mum and Dad, you may marry.
Now the award for most terrific transformation. One of the things we like to encourage on Marrying Mum and Dad is letting our planners' imaginations run wild.
Whether that's an entrance to a wedding by going down a rabbit hole or organising a Stone Age car to transport the bride and groom to the wedding, it's all about the kids taking over.
And there's no better way of getting creative than with the outfits.
So the award for the most terrific transformation goes to... Who else? Rory, Lois and Charlotte from the Doctor Who wedding for turning one of their mums into a giant alien lizard thing.
Let's relive that terrific transformation one more time.
We wanted Mum to look like Madame Vastra from Doctor Who. We planned to make her look as a lizard, completely extraordinary.
I think I thought it was going to be a werewolf thing because I remember gluing something to my ears. So I knew it wasn't just a bit of blusher and lipstick. There was obviously something afoot.
When I first saw Mum, I was like, wow, what have we done? I was speechless and my mouth was just like, 3, 2, 1.
When I first saw myself in the mirror, I didn't realise it was me. I must have been laughing for 10 minutes. It was just so bizarre, but so funny. I really like kissing people because I have a tiny bit of alien skin, a little flap, just that were freaking people out when I was trying to go in for a kiss.
It was a kiss. It looked like slimy and like realistic, like gross. Me, the guests were Julie for the first time. Everyone like really quiet. Like there was a fair few people who started gasping and stuff.
Marrying an alien, yeah, it was crazy because every time I looked at her, I kept saying, I wonder where Julie is. I didn't recognise her at all. I kept looking for her, and there she was.
It was so funny. I drove all the way from where the wedding was, all the way to where we live, stopping at traffic lights, waving at people. It was brilliant.
Our next award is being given for Most Awesome Surprise for Dad.
And there were some big surprises waiting for you at these weddings, eh? It was like some of you dads had done something to deserve being targeted.
I think they probably had. Well, there can only be one winner. And the award for Most Awesome Surprise for Dad goes to... Ellie from the prehistoric wedding for getting her dad to wrestle a caveman. Bad news though, unfortunately our prehistoric family can't be here to pick up their award today. But good news, we can watch Dad wrestling that super scary caveman all over again.
Body Dad, he's chicken! For the entertainment on the big day, I wanted Dad to do some wrestling so I could get revenge on all the pranks that he pulled.
When I saw that big fella coming over to wrestle me, I felt like turning around and going home.
You want to get married in my cave? You're going to have to wrestle me first.
You are not funny, young lady.
I didn't think Aaron was going to do it.
When I finish with you, you're going to be extinct.
Brilliant.
Because the one thing he said all along, I'm not wrestling. It's hilarious, actually.
There's one other surprise as well, I'm afraid.
One thing I didn't want to wear.
The girl's got these for you.
Wrestling pants. No little shorts.
very clear.
No spandex, no lycras, no nothing. And I got handed a tiny little teeny weeny pair of hot pants.
Are you ready? Let's get it on!
Watching Aaron in the ring was hilarious. It was brilliant. He did a great job, though. I was very proud of him. I think he was more proud of himself, though, to be fair.
The amount of pain was immense. It hurt. It actually really does hurt. I got thrown 5 times in total. It battered.
Aaron's really turning things around here!
I got through it. I think everyone was impressed. You know, there's a lot of fans, you know. Did it for the fans.
Unbelievable comeback from Aaron there!
Everybody that watched it, they absolutely loved it. Just watching Aaron being body slammed, I think, was the best bit for most people.
They all wish they could do themselves. You know, I am the heavyweight champion of Married Mum and Dad Wrestling Association, so, you know, thank you, everyone.
Our next award is one we're giving for Most Fearless Parents.
Now, many of our happy couples think that by just agreeing to come on this show, that should bag them this trophy. But oh no, you've got to do a bit better than that to get yourself one of these beauties. So the I do for the Most Fearless Parents goes to... Brodie and Dylan's parents for pinning into their Robin Hood wedding on a catapult bungee.
Well done, guys. Let's have a look again, shall we? There we go.
It's quite big.
We wanted Mum and Bob to be catapulted into the wedding, so we decided to have a bungee catapult.
In medieval times, they used catapults in the castle, so we thought it would be the best idea.
We first realised they'd arranged the bungee when we drove into the car park and saw it. Oh. Oh my goodness. I was horrified and thought it must be for them. Surely it's not for us.
I think the boys will be doing it. Surely it isn't. Surely it's not.
I knew it was for us. So I thought this is going to be payback time for all the homework we've got them to do and things like that.
I was really nervous about being bungeed up into the air. I just was thinking, when is it going to go? And it just whooshed us up. How do we know it? It was amazing, but I couldn't stop laughing at the same time. So it was like fearful, laughing, amazing, fun.
It was so much fun. Laughing and giggling and bouncing up and down. It was absolutely brilliant.
I sort of felt sorry for them, but at the same time I remembered that all the homework they made us do and stuff. It was great hearing Mum scream. It was quite funny.
That's not good when your children enjoy hearing you scream. That's not great. I love having the award for Most Fearless Parents. I'm really proud of it. Really proud.
Yeah, me too. That's great.
And now we come to the most important award of the night. Yeah?
Just keep ad-libbing. I can't find a card.
Yes, it's the award everyone's talking about. It's the award for Best Presenters. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. Oh, yes, I have.
He says that we've got to end the show. There's no more awards.
What? What do you mean? No. Not before I get my award.
Good night, everyone. Thank you. Good night.
No, wait. I've written a thank you speech and everything. Wait, you lot, come back. No, I want to thank my mum and dad and my tortoise Brenda for helping me come out of my shell. Come back. I want an award.
A brilliant episode of Marrying Mum and Dad is going to be back tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for another brand new one. We've got Pocket Money Pitch on the way next. And what's coming up this afternoon, Hags?
The final episode of Taking the Next Step.
Yay!